कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Well, our last episode was something very special. Special for a reason, because our acharyas, our researchers have tried to decode this beautiful conversation that Rama had with Sita. As mentioned, Rama, the avatar of Paramatma, said, Atmanam Manusham Manye Ramam Dasharathatmajam. I am a simple son to a person called Dasharatha. My name is Rama. True. But on certain occasions, he showcases his Paramatma qualities even without his knowledge. Even without his knowledge may be an oxymoron, because how can Paramatma be doing things without his knowledge? What we mean to say is, Paramatma can himself not control the gunas that he exhibits. So that is why when Sumantra says that your father is summoning you to his Antavpuram, he looks at Sita expecting the grace of Mahalakshmi to fall on him. He then continues the conversation stating that my father and my mother Kaikeyi must be discussing about my coronation, telling that there is something brewing about my coronation which I must go and listen to. Then he continues stating that this daughter of Kaikeyi Raja Ashwapati, who's Kaikeyi, my mother, is very clever. She will be thinking only good for me, so let me go there. So he leaves. As he leaves in his chariot to Dasharatha's palace, the people on the streets were all decked up, because early in the morning they all got up and they were ready to witness the coronation of Rama. So when they saw Rama going to the father's Antavpuram, they thought it is a normal Kshatriya procedure to go to the father's Mahal, get his permission, and then along with the father walk to the Sabha Mantapam to get himself coronated. So while Rama went on the chariot, they spoke. Pita Maihaira Charitam Tathaiva Prapita Mahaihi Adyopadayatam Margam Abhishikto Nupalaya. Like your father, like your four fathers, like Ikshvaku, Mandhata, Aja, Dilipa, Samanja, Samshuman, Bhagirath, Aja, you have to rule Ayodhya so well, Rama. We bless you. This is what the citizens said. Then there is a beautiful verse in Ramayana. Look at Valmiki's verse, Madhuram Madhuraksharam. He says, Yancha Ramam na pashyetu, Yancha Ramo na pashyati, Yascha Ramam na pashyetu, Yancha Ramo na pashyati, Yascha Ramam na pashyetu, Yancha Ramo na pashyati. He who had not seen Rama, or the one who was not seen by Rama. So there are two things. So I see Rama and Rama sees me. There is a two-way process. Of these two processes, both don't have to suffice that particular rule. So Dasharatha has seen Rama, Rama has seen Dasharatha. So A to B, B to A. Done. But it is not possible that all the citizens of Ayodhya would have been seen by Rama. But there is possibility, better probability and possibility that many of them would have seen Rama. So during the times of Rama, there were two important things. One, the people looking at Rama and Rama casting his mercy-laden glances on his subjects. So there is a saying which Valmiki says, Yascharamam na pashyetu yancharamo na pashyati. Imagine there was a person living during the times of Rama, and he has not seen Rama, nor has Rama seen him. That person would be ridiculed in the world, it seems. To just say that that person is very unfortunate. Yascharamam na pashyetu yancharamo na pashyati ninditaha sarvalokeshu swatmapyenam vigarhate. So, it was known during Rama's time that either Rama will bless his citizens or the citizens will get to see Rama. So, the citizens were talking of such statements while Rama was mounting his chariot and going towards Dasharatha's Mahal, palace. So, it seems some of them said, we have now seen Rama, we don't even need moksha, we don't even need to go to Vaikuntha. Alamadhyahi bhuktena paramarthair alam chanaha yadi pashyama niryantam ramam rajye pratishtitam. As Rama's chariot reached Dasharatha's palace, Rama got down from the chariot, went up the steps, ascended the steps and went into Kaikeyi and Dasharatha's Antahpuram. The moment he got into the Antahpuram, he fell at the feet of Dasharatha and Mata Kaikeyi. Satvituscharano purvam abhivadya vinitavad tato bhavande charano Kaikeyaha susamahitaha. Along with Kaikeyi and his father Dasharatha, he performed namaskaram to them and gave them their abhivadayi. Abhivadanam is you introduce yourself when you look at elderly people. But how was the king looking for a change? Dasharatha looked like the one which has been eclipsed, like the sun which has been eclipsed. He comes in the Surya Kulam. So imagine that the sun is undergoing an eclipse, Surya Grahanam. So the sheen and the splendor of the sun will be taken. Similarly was Dasharatha looking. Also, how was he looking? Like a sage who has uttered a lie. So it was expected in those days that Maharishis will not lie. Now he looked like a Maharishi who lied on the all-glowing sun which has been eclipsed. Upapplutamiva adityam ukta anrutam rishim. Ukta anrutam rishim. Anrutam. Falsehood. Lie. Like the lie, the rishi who has lied, he looked like that. Then Kaikeyi said, how are you, my dear Rama? Look at the way she acts. How are you, my dear Rama? The king was worried whether you will be coming or not. I am so relieved that you have come. Rama said, how will I not come, Mata? My father is everything. He means everything to me. If he says drink poison, I will drink. Now look at his statement. He says, Bhaksheyam visham tikshnam pateyam api charnave niyukto guruna pitra dripena chahitena cha. Don't worry, Mata. Whatever my father wants, I will surely ensure that it is fulfilled. Ramo dvirnabi vashate. Rama never loves double speak. If I have promised, I will keep up my promise. Now Kaikeyi says, in that case, Dasharatha, see, our job is so easy. Rama himself says he will fulfill the boons. Fine. Rama, I just sought two simple boons from your father. Can I tell you? Yes, Mata, please tell. Tatra meyajido raja bharatasya bhishechanam gamanam dandakaranye tavachadhyaiva raghava. I just said, see, instead of Rama becoming the heir apparent, my son Bharata should become. What is wrong in this, Rama? I just said Rama has spent so much time in Ayodhya. Why can't he go to Dandakaranyam for 14 years? It will be a very good change for him. This is all I said, Rama. Is there anything wrong in this? You know what Rama said? Mata, don't you find anything good in me? Huh? Don't you find anything good in me? You have equal authority as my father, Mata. You should have just written in one slip and sent. I would have gone. See, It was Rama. They were fortunate to have Rama. Rama immediately said, you could have written and sent. I would have gone to forest from there itself. Why did you call me here? I would have obeyed you from there itself. They were extremely lucky of not having Krishna as their son. Krishna would have brought them, dragged them to the court. Krishna's way was very different and Rama was very idealistic. He said, don't you have any authority on me, Mata? I would have gone, Nanyu nammai Kaikeyi kinchida shamsase gunan yadrajanam avochastvam mameshwaratarasati. Mata, there is nothing greater in this world than obeying my father Dasharatha and you, my mother. Nahyato dharma charanam kinchidasti mahattaram yatha pitari shushrusha tasyava vachanakriya. The Tamil poet Kamban says, Mannavan pani andragilum num pani maruppano yen pinnavan petra shelvam adiyaneen petradanno ennini urudiyapal ippani talaimel kondeen மின் ஒளிர் கடம் இன்றே போகின்றேன் விடையும் கொண்டேன் ஏவமஸ்து கமிஷ்யாமி வனம் வஸ்துமஹம் த்விதா. He did not even think twice. We would have said, just give me 24 hours time. I will go think about it and then get back to you shortly. Like the customer care service, we would have said. He said, no, I will go immediately and start to the forest now itself. Evamastu gamishyami vanam vastumaham tvitaha jata chiradharo. He said, see, Kaikeyi did not say you have to abandon your ornaments, go in jata. He says, jata chiradharo rajnyaha pratignyamanupaalayan. I will follow my father's command. Immediately I will put jata. I will go to the forest. He did namaskaram to his mata Kaikeyi. He did namaskaram to Dasharatha. He did pradakshinam around them. Kaikeyyaschapya naryaya nishpapata mahadyutihi saramah pitaram kritva Kaikeyin cha pradakshinam. Vedanta Deshika brings forth the essence of Rama's Pitruvakya Paripalanam in one line. Anudabhaya mushita hridaya Pitruvachana palara pratignya vajnata yauvarajya. So he was ready to abandon his post and was ready to go to the forest. There was no change in his face. See, even if he has uttered those words, from the inner of his heart, from the bottommost of his heart, as a normal human being, he could have expressed his displeasure. You would say yes to so many things, but your heart doesn't say yes, so it will be visible on your face. They generally say face is the index of mind. So when Rama got out of the Anthapuram, he went into the Anthapuram, he promised to accomplish what his parents wanted and got out of the Anthapuram. So the poets were waiting to check what Rama's face would look like. They were surprised. When Rama went into the Anthapuram, his face was like a lotus that had blossomed. Okay, like a blossomed lotus. His face was very pretty, fresh, beautiful. Now, after promising what his parents wanted, he came out of the Anthapuram, right? How was his face? It was like a lotus which had blossomed then. There is a difference. See, if the lotus has blossomed at 5:45 a.m. in the morning, you look at that lotus at about 4 o'clock in the evening. It will be blossomed, it will be lotus, may not be that fresh. So when Rama went into the Anthapuram, it was 4 p.m. lotus. When he came out of the Anthapuram, it was like 5:45 a.m. lotus, all the more fresh. So the Tamil poet Kamban uses a beautiful description. He says, Appodhu alarnda shendamarinai vendradamma. So Rama's face when he got out of the Anthapuram was not like 4 p.m. lotus. It was like 5:45 a.m. lotus. And then he thinks, no. Rama's face is not even like the 5:45 a.m. lotus. It is fresher than 5:45 a.m. lotus. So this is what he says. இப்பொழுது எம் அனோரால் இயம்புதற்கு எளிதே யாரும் செப்பு அரும் குணத்தி ராமன் திருமுகச் செவ்வி நோக்கில் ஒப்பதே முன்பு பின்பு அவ்வாசகம் உணரக் கேட்ட அப்பொழுது அலர்ந்த செந்தாமரையினை வென்றதம்மா. It was fresher than the 5:45 a.m. lotus. Now, what does Rama try to establish here? He is trying to practice what he will be preaching later. Later in Krishna Avataram, he tells Arjuna, Sukha dukhe same kritva labha labhau jaya jayau. Arjuna, that person has reached that philosophical understanding. He, the one who knows how to see victory and loss on the same plate. Who knows to see sukham, happiness, and dukkham, sorrow in the same plate. See, if it's happiness, we all jump. If it's sorrow, we all get dejected. Normal human tendency, right? But Krishna says a good human being, a philosophical human being, will see the equality between the two. Correct? This was preached by Krishna later in Dwapara Yuga. Who practiced this? Rama practiced this in Treta Yuga. When he was told he will become the king, he said okay. When he was told that he will not become the king, you have to go to the forest, he said okay. So he accepted victory and defeat on the same plate. Sukha dukkham dukkhe samam kritva labha labhau jaya jayau. So Rama's reaction was a perfect example of how Bhagavad Gita should be understood, internalized and exemplified. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.